House Chairperson, Honorable President, honorable members, at the top of the list of priorities mentioned by President Ramaphosa during his SONA speech last week was economic growth. Unemployment in this country is way too high. For almost 30 years, we have seen unemployed people protesting, marching, and toing in the streets, yet jobs remain elusive. The most painful thing for me to watch, Mr. President, is when our health workers, particularly medical doctors, toying with their stethoscopes hanging around their necks, protesting because they are demanding jobs that they studied for and are qualified for. South Africa has an abundance of talented, capable, unemployed doctors and nurses who are desperate for work. The ACDP would like to see our economy grow and absorb unemployed professionals who many of them are working as car guards because they don't have jobs. Since US President Donald Trump signed an executive order canceling foreign aid to South Africa, there has been much speculation and questions as to whether or not AGOA is included. May I remind honorable members that AGOA is aimed at expanding American-African trade and investment by stimulating economic growth and assisting sub-Saharan Africa's integration into global economy. AGOA has and continues to have a positive impact on South Africa's economy, with our country being the leading African exporter of AGOA goods into the US market. If South Africa loses AGOA, we will lose our duty-free access to the US market, which would result in the introduction of tariffs. The consequence of this would be a reduction in the competitiveness of the South African automotive, agricultural, and footwear sectors in the US economy. Another negative consequence would be the loss of investments and market confidence. South Africa has lost its preferential investment destination status on the continent, and the loss of AGOA would contribute to a reduction of market confidence at a time when our economy is struggling to grow at acceptable levels and that can cause it to create much needed jobs. The ACDP supports government's plan to send a delegation to the US to meet with the new US administration in an effort to iron out their differences and improve relations. We need AGOA and duty-free access into that market for AGOA goods to help stimulate our economic growth. Lastly, Mr. Chairperson, I want to appeal to members of this House to show maturity in bilaterals with the US and others, and to overcome the temptation of playing a tit-for-tat with them, because that would not bring us any economic benefit. I also want to appeal to the ANC and the EFF to discard their plans to rename Santon Drive to Leila Khalid Drive. Leila Khalid is not a South African. She's not known by the majority of our people, and she has done nothing to benefit our country. The ACDP does not want to see the US consulate closed permanently due to an unprofitable name change that will not contribute a time to our economy. Neither does the ACDP want to see employees of the US consulate in Johannesburg lose their jobs because of an unwise, unpopular, and foolish decision. We believe we need more jobs and not less. We don't want anybody to lose their job. I thank you.